What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video for you all, and I wanted to do a 99 Albert Pujols BR gameplay, but it was just not meant to be. I did 100 plus BR drafts, and I could not get that card, so maybe we'll try to get that done tomorrow. If not, whenever I'm able to get 99 Pujols onto my main team, I will do a debut at that point in time. But for right now, we are going to do position players that you should not be using in Diamond Dynasty right now. If you want a video of pitchers you shouldn't be using in Diamond Dynasty, let me know in the comments down below. But if you're excited for this one, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. But without further ado, hope you all enjoy the video, and let's get it.
Minika, watch me on Twitch, ooh, I'm streaming. I'm on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, red button beaming. Let's get that sub count, take over YouTube, ooh, we teaming. My content so high, ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Ooh, yeah, I'm steaming. Red button beaming.
Okay, everyone, we are here back on MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty, and today I'm giving you all some position players that I believe you should not be using in Diamond Dynasty right now. I have 10 players for you all, and like my other videos, these are just my opinion. So if you like these players that are on the list, that is completely okay. These are going to be just my opinion. At the end of the day, use players that you like to use. Once again, I wanted to get you all a Pujols gameplay today, but I couldn't get that card. I did like 100 BR drafts. It just wasn't meant to be tonight, and wanted to get you all a second video, and this is going to be a good one. Have 10 players, like I said already, for you guys in this video, so let's get into it. To get this started, the first card I am going to talk about in this video is 99 overall milestone Willie Mays, and I was super disappointed with this Willie Mays card. Now on paper, this card is like a top 3, top 5 card in the game. He has amazing hitting stats, amazing fielding stats, amazing speed. At parallel 5, you have 99 speed, 99 fielding all across the board, and the hitting stats are going to be unreal. But that's the stats. The stats tell one side of the story. I've only used this Willie Mays card a few times because that's all I needed to use him for, to realize he wasn't that good in game. I love facing players that use this Willie Mays card. If you are playing a good player, if you're on Hall of Fame or Legend, you're playing somebody that's good at the game, they know to pitch Willie Mays inside. It's almost impossible for this card to get a hit on an inside pitch on higher difficulties. On All-Star or lower, you can get away with it, so maybe he's not that bad on lower difficulties, but on Hall of Fame, especially on Legend, this Willie Mays just not as good as the stats would say. And like I said, they're some of the best in the game. They're like a top 3, top 5 card on paper. I was so disappointed with Willie Mays. Hopefully next year he's a little bit better hitting inside pitches and I can actually use him on my team. The next card I am going to talk about has been in the game since the beginning of the year, and that is 99 overall ALFONSO Soriano. Even at the beginning of the year, this card wasn't that great, and now at the end of the year, with so many great Diamond Dynasty cards, this card is just not it. Not the best swing. I know it's said that every swing in the game is exactly the same, but some swings just feel better than others, and this ALFONSO Soriano feels like a slow swing. It's a very long swing in my opinion. I'm not a fan of him at the plate. He is good defensively and on the base pads, pretty solid fielding stats, pretty solid speed. The power stats, if you use him at second base, are actually not bad, but compared to some of the other second base you can get in the game, outfielders as well, ALFONSO Soriano, not the best swing. You can do better than him. The next card we are going to talk about is 99 overall Nate Lowe. Is it Nate Lowe or Nate Lau? Let me know in the comments down below because I do forget how to pronounce his last name. Is it the same as Brandon Lau? I forget. But regardless, this is the worst Team Affinity Season 5 card, especially because he is a first baseman. There are so many better first basemen in the game than this Nate Lowe. He's okay at the plate, I guess, but for first base, he doesn't come close to guys like Babe Ruth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Freddie Freeman, Lou Gehrig, Frank Thomas. There are so many better first basemen. I would say first base is the most stacked position in the entire game. So coming to the plate as a first baseman with decent contact and bad power, honestly, compared to some of the other first bases in the game, you are not going to get anywhere. No one is going to be using this card on their main team. They should have juiced him in some categories. I guess he has decent fielding and decent speed for first baseman, but you want power out of your first baseman. This card just doesn't give that to you. The next card we'll talk about is 99 milestone Cal Ripken Jr. And we waited almost the entire year for a 99 overall Cal Ripken Jr. card, and this card is super mediocre. We knew he wasn't going to have monstrous power, monstrous contact, but it has to be better than this at this point in the year. This card is unusable on a God squad at this point in the year. Yeah, he's an okay fielder, but he's slow on the base pads for other shortstops in the game like Trey Turner, for guys like Fernando Tatis Jr. He's just not it on the base pads. He's okay in the field, like I said, actually pretty solid in the field, but at the plate, he is just super mediocre. Mediocre contact, even more mediocre power. He can't compete with the better shortstops in the game. He has an okay swing, but I can't believe we waited all the way up until November, December to get a 99 99 Cal Ripken Jr. card and for it to be super underwhelming. Now, the next card we are going to talk about is 99 overall finest JD Martinez. Now, is this card bad? I would say no, but is he good? I would also say no, because he came out at the end of the year in Team Affinity Season 5. They were going to give him some decent stats, so he is decent on paper, especially at the plate. In the field, though, pretty unusable for 70s fielding stats, only 51 speed, but the hitting stats are not bad. If you want to keep him on the bench, he has an okay swing, but there are so many better outfielder options, even in Team Affinity Season 5. But there are so many other great outfielders in the game right now. This JD Martinez will definitely not make your starting lineup and maybe make your bench if you're a fan of JD. Little underwhelmed with this card, but there were going to be some bad cards in Team Affinity Season 5, and this is one of them. Before I get into the rest of the cards you should not be using in Diamond Dynasty right now, if you're enjoying the video and you're finding it useful, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it, but let's get back into it. So you already saw me rip Willie Mays' card, and now it's Hank Aaron's turn. The same problem as Willie Mays. This Hank Aaron card looks great on paper, great at the plate, great in the field, really solid on the base paths. He should be able to do it all, but the problem is in game, he cannot. Doesn't have a bad batting stance like Willie Mays does. That's what I really don't like about Willie Mays, that he can't hit an inside pitch to save his life because of his batting stance, and good players will continuously pitch Willie Mays inside. But Hank Aaron, his stance is a little bit better. I would say this card is better than Willie Mays in game, but in my opinion, he swings a dead bat. There are better outfielder options, better first baseman options. Wherever you would use this Hank Aaron card, there are cards that play way better in game than Hank Aaron. Hopefully next year they do a better job with Hank Aaron and Willie Mays in game, because I was really disappointed with their cards. The next card I am going to talk about is a brand new card in Diamond Dynasty that did come out today, and it is 99 overall Josh Bell. Now, the reason why Josh Bell is on here, I haven't even used him yet, but I already know no one's going to be using this card on their God Squad. One, he plays first base. They drop way too many first basemans in this game. Next year, they need to dial back on the amount of first basemans that we get in Diamond Dynasty. They need to diversify all the good players to across all the positions, because we have too many good first bases in the game. So Josh Bell, no one's going to use this card because there are tons of great first basemen in the game. And as a first baseman, if we just judge this card alone, he's not that good against lefty arms. 87 contact against lefties, 112 power against lefties, so he's not going to get it done the Hall of Fame and on Legend with that low contact. Is going to give that low PCI size. And against righties, he's okay, but he's not great. 116 contact against righties, 110 power against righties. You want a first baseman with 120 plus power at this point in the year with great contact against both sides. He's bad in the field. He's okay on the base pads, I guess, but nothing good from this Josh Bell card. Up next is going to be 99 overall Signature Series Monte Irvin. We got this card recently too in a player program, I believe. Yes, we got him in a player program, and this card I would say is like a worse version of Jackie Robinson, Roberto Clemente, Manny Minoso. They all have that solid contact numbers. The power numbers always lack with all three of those cards as well. They're okay in the field. Jackie does have great speed. Roberto Clemente has really solid defense. This Monte Irvin, pretty mediocre across the board. I wouldn't say he's a bad card, but no reason to use him. He does have a lot of secondary positions, so I guess if you want to keep him on the bench, if you need somebody to fill a position, he can do that, but the contact's probably his best stat, and it's honestly not that good. Power is below 100 against both sides. We don't want that at this point in the year, especially in the outfield with so many other great outfielder options. The fielding stats are okay, pretty much 80s, 70s across the board here. Speed is okay at 78, but we can't be getting these mediocre cards in December. Up next, we have the 99 overall MVP Ernie Banks. When this card was announced for the 8th inning program, I was very excited because I love the 94 overall Ernie Banks from the beginning of the year, but they literally copied that 94 overall Ernie Banks in almost every single category. In the fielding stats, they're almost the exact same. They're a tad better in every single fielding stat than the 94 overall card. He's not much better in the field than the 94. Exact same speed as the 94 overall card, with actually a worse steal than the 94 overall card. He is worse against lefty arms for the 99 card than the 94. They definitely did make him better against righties, which is nice because the best pitchers in the game are righty arms, but this card almost improved nowhere on the 99 version like a few months later than the 94 that came out in the beginning of the year, and that can't happen. The last card we are going to talk about in this video is 99 overall prime Willie McCovey. Like Josh Bell, came in the game today, and this card's actually worse than the Josh Bell. He's okay, he's average at best against righty arms for the first baseman spot. He is even worse against lefties than Josh Bell was. Not a switch hitting bat, worse in the field, worse speed. This Willie McCovey, again, another great legend in baseball history. We got to get a better card next year. Okay, everyone, that's going to do it for the video today. These were position players that I believe you should not be using in Diamond Diamond Dynasty right now. Once again, these were just my opinion. So if you like these cards, continue to use them. But if you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. And make sure to follow me on my social links, which are on the screen for you all right now, including my Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch, stuff like that. But that's going to do it for me today, everyone. I'll see you on the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.